Ladies and gentlemen, today we gather to explore something deeply personal, incredibly powerful, and universally human: the influence of role models and the inspiration they ignite within us. Every one of us, no matter our age, background, or dreams, has been shaped by someone we admired, someone whose example lit a spark in us, whose words or actions created a shift, and whose life revealed what is possible. Role models are not perfect people. They are not flawless heroes living in distant, unreachable dimensions. They are ordinary individuals who choose to live with extraordinary purpose. They show us that greatness is not born, it is built. And inspiration is not something we wait for, it is something we choose to embrace. Think back to a moment in your life when someone made you believe you could do more, be more, or reach farther than you ever imagined. Maybe it was a teacher who told you your voice mattered. Maybe it was a parent who worked tirelessly to give you opportunities they never had. Maybe it was someone you have never even met, a leader, an athlete, a creator, an author, someone whose journey echoed something inside your own soul. These individuals lift us not by giving us power, but by helping us realize the power we already possess. They become mirrors through which we see the potential we've been avoiding, the talents we've been ignoring, and the courage we have not yet used. Role models shape the way we think, the way we behave, and the standards we set for our own lives. They influence our beliefs about effort, resilience, kindness, leadership, and success. When we observe their struggles, we learn that hardship is not the end. When we witness their discipline, we understand that dreams require action. When we see their character, we realize that achievement means nothing without integrity. The truth is, who we admire often reveals who we wish to become, and who we choose to learn from defines the direction of our future. But inspiration does more than motivate. It transforms. Inspiration is that sudden breath that awakens your tired spirit. It is the jolt that pushes you off the ledge of doubt and straight into the sky of possibility. It is the spark that reminds you that your story is still being written and that every page ahead can be different from the pages behind. Inspiration is both fuel and compass. It powers our actions and guides our choices. With enough inspiration, even the heaviest burden becomes bearable. Even the boldest vision becomes achievable. One of the greatest gifts of role models is that they show us what strength looks like. Strength is not loud. Sometimes it is quiet and steady. Strength is not about perfection. It is about persistence. Role models remind us that the strongest people are not the ones who never fall. They are the ones who rise again and again, even when rising hurts. They teach us that failure is not a destination, but a teacher. That setbacks are not walls, but stepping stones. That passion without effort is just noise, but passion with effort becomes power. And here's the beauty. Role models do not always have to come from grand stages. Sometimes the most powerful inspiration comes from the people we see every day. The mother who wakes up before sunrise to provide for her family even when her body aches with exhaustion. The father who works quietly behind the scenes, sacrificing his own dreams so his children can chase theirs. The sibling who protects you. The friend who believes in you. The mentor who guides you. These everyday heroes may never make headlines, but they shaped lives with immeasurable impact. But as we grow, something important happens. We begin transitioning from being inspired to becoming the inspiration. Every one of us, whether we realize it or not, is a role model to someone. Someone is watching how you persevere. Someone is learning from how you treat others. Someone is becoming braver because they saw you refuse to give up. This is the silent responsibility we carry, the responsibility to live in a way that uplifts others, to stand for something that matters, and to leave footprints worth following. You do not need fame to be a role model. You do not need money, a title, a platform, or a perfect life. You simply need authenticity. You need courage. You need heart. Because people are not inspired by perfection. They are inspired by realness. They are inspired by your struggles, your growth, your honesty, your determination. They are inspired when you stand strong after life tries to break you. They are inspired when you choose kindness when anger would be easier. They are inspired when you show them what resilience looks like. So today, I challenge you to look at the role models in your life with deeper appreciation. Not just for their achievements, but for their journey. Not just for their victories, but for their values. And then I challenge you to take the torch they lit within you and carry it forward. Let your life speak. Let your actions guide. Let your values shine. Be the role model your younger self needed. Be the inspiration someone else is waiting for. Be the reason someone believes in goodness, in possibility, and in themselves. In the end, the power of role models and inspiration is not just about who influenced us, it's about who we become because of them. It's about the chain of inspiration that passes from one life to another, generation after generation. You are part of that chain. Your story matters. Your journey matters. Your influence matters more than you think. So step boldly into the world, not just to follow the light of others, but to be a light yourself. Thank you.